It's TxStampin Sharon. Welcome to my Stamping Live. Tonight is Thursday, April the 20th, and it is 7 o'clock p.m. Central. I'm thrilled that you're here. If you're watching me live, I do want to welcome you. I have quite a few that have joined in the chat. If you're watching the replay, I am honored that you spent some time to watch this video. Tonight, we're going to make some 5-minute cards. 5 minutes. I'm going to take longer because I want to show you more information. However, my cards are only 5 minutes. So with that, I do want to say hello to all of my friends that have joined in the chat. Hello, Margaret. Hi, Lavina. Hello, Kate Wright. Hi, Delina. And my friend Inika from the Netherlands. It has been a crazy weather day today. It was supposed to rain all day. And now the thunder is starting. Yep. I don't know what it is about Thursday nights and me going live, but it's a thing. We have storms. I also want to say hello and give a big shout out to my friend Michelle Batson. She helps me during the lives. She is busy over in the chat talking. If you have a question and you want to ask her directly, you can type the @ and type Michelle Batson's name. If you are watching and you want to chat with us, you do need to be logged into your YouTube account. And that is with a Gmail address. So, okay, I see people finding me. Again, I am live on Thursday night, April the 20th. I've been busy packing all day and working, and I was like, oh, I'm so tired. But then I started getting ready to stamp live with y'all, and I got energized. What is it about stamping that just makes us have so much fun? Okay, let's see. Is anybody else? Lots of people are hopping on. Okay. All right. I am going to switch cameras, and we're going to kind of dive in. Oh, I'm a little crooked here. What is crooked? I think we're good. I think we're good. I think I just have my paper a little crooked. So did some fun cards using this amazing Cheerful Daisies stamp set. Now we have flowers and we've had daisies, but these are different. And so we're going to play with the differences tonight. I'm going to show you my 5-minute cards, so don't get upset. I am going to show you those, but I'm also going to show you some wonderful things that these fun dies will do. So I'll set those aside. Now, all of these fun things that I'm showing you will be available starting in May 2nd from the annual catalog. If you're one of my current customers, you have been, yours has been arriving in the mail. I cannot show you what's inside because they'll kill me. I can show you in May what's inside the catalog, but I hope that you will trust me to know that there's a lot of fun goodies inside. So one of the fun things is the this designer series paper that I'm going to share with you, and it is called Fresh as a Daisy. Okay, so when I first opened it up and I saw that pack, I was like, uh-oh, what do I do? What do I do with this? Oh, yay, Kathy. Kathy got this, and she can't wait to see what I'm going to do with it. So I decided, well, we're going to chop it up. We're going to cut it. Okay. And so I made these cards. Here's one of them. Oops, a daisy. Okay. Can you see? There we go. And then I made Wishing You the Brightest Birthday. Can you see my clouds? Okay. This is my background. It was all done. Talk about easy peasy 5-minute cards. How about this one? You Made My Day. A little bit of embossing, stepped it up just a tad. But basically, guys, it is just the designer series paper on a layer on the card base. I don't think I even stamped inside this one. I did not. Okay. So I want to show, oh, and this one came from here. Can y'all see that? Let's scoot that up just a little bit. There we go. Done. Okay. So I want to show you the best way to cut this. because I know y'all are going to want this. Just saying. I'm just saying you're going to want it. But before I cut it, I want to show you the other patterns. We're going to set this one over here because we're going to cut that one. Okay, so that's one pattern. And then here's the back side. Kind of a masculine, brushed, woodsy look. So how funny is that this side is more feminine and this side is more masculine? That's what I noticed. I don't know. I don't even know what color that is. What color is that? We'll have to, let me turn this over. I always keep the paper that comes with it. Oh, we've got some adhesive there. This says that the colors in here are Azure Afternoon, which is a new one, Boho Blue, which is a new one, Bubble Bath, Cajun Craze, Copper Clay, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Lemon Lolly, Moody Mauve, Pebbled Path. That's another new one, okay? So I just love the fact that they did that, okay? And then we have this one. I see a little bit of pretty peacock in there. This is the back side, okay? And then we have, this is, and this is the back side. This is called wheat. What is it? Wild wheat. Wild West. I don't know. It's a wheat color. I think it's wild wheat. And at first I was like, that's not my color. My daughter goes, oh my gosh, Mom, I love that color. And I'm like, well, of course you do. But it's growing on me. I will say that. But that is what we're seeing in here for the leaves. And then I started to cut this and I was like, nope, I'm going to do it with you guys. Okay. So this is, I cut one piece off. Okay. But this is one side. This is the back side. Okay. And it's kind of pulling from the flowers. And this is that copper clay. Again, masculine looking. Feminine, masculine. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. I'm going to leave that over there. And then this is our final pattern. And again, with the blues and all of that. Wild wheat. I was right. Thank you, Margaret. I knew that y'all would know. Y'all, it is hard to remember. We have, what, 16 new colors? And I'm like, I was doing good with just 5 new in colors at a time. All right, so we're going to put this over here. And I want to show you how to cut this paper. Get my trimmer in. Okay. And first I'm going to turn it because I can see a nice line here. Okay. When you're looking at it, there's a jaggedy and you're like, oh dear, what do I do? Okay. So we're going to turn it. I am not going to start coughing. Yes, I am. Okay. Hi, Joan. Welcome. I don't know why I brought my scoring blade. Okay, so we have it lined up in our trough, our gutter trough. And so we're going to move that out of the way. Well, let's go ahead and cut it. Okay, we're going to cut this. And we're actually, y'all are going to help me design a card tonight. I have a couple of ideas, but to make this more interactive, more fun, I want y'all to help me. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to turn it. We're going to cut off this piece. May is just around the corner. You are absolutely right, Margaret. And because I am leaving tomorrow to go to the beach and see my kids and my family, I'm going to trim this off just a little bit. I kind of missed a little bit of that. And so I'll be gone until I'll be back here live on May 1st. And then we're in May. Okay, now I'm going to cut here. Y'all following me? So you just kind of keep turning it to make sure. Hi, Nell. I'm so glad you love the new Daisy Suite. I do too. And you know, who doesn't love a name of something that's called Cheerful? Cheerful. I think I'm cheerful. Do y'all think I'm cheerful? All right, then we're just going to cut this piece apart just because. And then we're going to cut this apart. And I'm going to share something with y'all. How cool is that? It's just like a brushed. Okay. On the back side is the Moody Mauve. Okay. So when you start flipping these papers, okay, so while we're cutting, I'm going to pull this over here so I don't forget. When you start flipping these papers, you start saying, okay, so this one was whole. So that's one card. Okay. This one was whole. That's another card. This one is whole. That's another card. And then this one is, when I say whole, I mean like 4 inches by 5 1/4. So already a card front. And then these, you kind of go, well, now what do I do? So then I started looking at this and I'm like, y'all see what I see? Oh, I like that even better. We can make this 4 inches by 5 1/4 by using 2 pieces. Okay. Terry says I'm the most cheerful person she knows. I'm so glad. I am so glad. Now with these, I'm going to be honest, I haven't been inspired yet to do anything except for the fact, is it this one? No, these two are the same size. The only thing I can see like right off the bat is this. I was like, okay, we could layer that. Maybe we put this on a card front and we just put our greeting right here. Just saying. Okay. So I want you to understand that the possibilities are endless with this one sheet of designer series paper. All right. So then we start looking at this. I cut it 4 inches and then that's when I stopped. And I was like, if I cut 5 1/4, let me just show you. If I cut 5 1/4, I'm not going to cut, but you see what's left is just a few flowers and all this blue. And I was like, I don't like that. I want more flowers and less blue. Okay. So what if we take and we cut off, let's see, was it 8 inches? Let me think. No, I don't want 4. Yeah, I want 4 inches. I'm glad you like that combination, Rosemarie. Okay, so if we cut this at 4, and then we cut it at 4 again. Okay, so I'm just going to cut, and we're just playing at this point because I'm just envisioning in my head how this is going to work. Okay, and then we already know this is 4 inches. We're going to cut this at 2. Just cut it in half. So now we have 2 pieces. That's 4 inches. We're going to see. We're going to see if my idea works. All right. So first of all, we're going to do this one. And I like to use a piece of basic white to layer. Okay. Now, when I do this, I was like, I don't know how I feel about seeing the seam. So then I came over here to my stash and I was like, what if I use another piece of paper, and we're just playing, right? And we just cut 1/2 inch. Kind of gives it looks like ribbon. Right? Okay, and let's add our pieces to this. I love how y'all are just chatting amongst yourselves. It sounds like Michelle and Kate are going to on a trip. If Michelle can fit in her bag. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Ugh. Okay, y'all know I have hot air. We're going to lift that up a little bit. And we're going to add some adhesive to this. Whoops, come on. We're going to line this up on the bottom. Is it necessary to have the basic white layer? No, you can do it a different way. However, I just find it easier. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Oops, we're going to get some dimensionals. Hi, Brooke. How are you tonight from Plant City, Florida? I'm just going to pop up this ribbon, paper with some dimensionals because I know that y'all keep your scraps of DSP anyway. So why not use it like this? If you're going to keep it, let's use it. Don't just put it in a drawer and not use it. We've talked about that. Maybe we talked about that on mystery stamping, but we have talked about that. All right. Ooh, Tammy is camping. Hold on. Camping in Kentucky. Wow. And you're watching me live while you're camping. How fun is that? Okay. I like that. Now, I also thought it would be fun to bring in the new bubble bath. Is that the name? Did I do it? Let's see. I just opened this paper. Bubble bath. I got it right. The bubble bath cardstock. And I want to get a bone folder. You love the ribbon idea. I'm so glad, Wyla. Yay. You know, it's just when you don't have, you know, as demonstrators, we are allowed to do a pre-order, but I didn't have any ribbon that came that would match. And I was like, we'll just use my old faithful faker ribbon. And then even though this is nice and light color on the inside, I want to add, I thought I had a piece of basic white over there. I want to add some basic white on the inside. And then we're going to stamp a greeting in just a minute. We're going to stamp our greeting all at the same time. I thought it turned out pretty too, Kathy. Thank you. We're going to put a greeting on it, so not quite done. Okay, so let's play with this idea that I had like literally before we went live. Literally. All right. So we're going to take, and we're going to do the same thing. But this time we need to probably put the blue at the top. What do y'all think? Hold on. Let's line this up. I don't know. I don't think I like it at the top. Let's do another piece. Thank you, Polly. I'm so glad you like it. I'm thinking that the daisies go at the top, and then we could get a strip of basic white here, and then put our greeting down here. What do y'all think? I think it would work. Let's do it. I don't have any, I do have basic, I have some white crinkle ribbon. However, it's retiring and I'm not going to show it. So we're not going to do the same thing we did earlier. I'm not going to show it because you can't buy it after May. So we're just going to add this right here. Yep, y'all agree the bottom. Oh, Sue likes it at the top. Well, Sue, we'll just do both cards. How's that? We're just going to do both cards. Ooh, I'm wondering. Okay, got another idea. What if I use this color strip across? Y'all see what I'm saying? All right, we're going to put one at the top. Uh-oh, how did my white get too big? Shocker. Who knows? Let's see. I'm going to line this up here. I think my basic white layer was just a skosh off. I love that word. Okay, y'all are liking the daisies at the bottom and at the top. So we're gonna make everybody happy tonight. We're gonna make a card for everybody. Okay. Oops. All right, since I have my trimmer, I want to grab a piece of the brown. It's on the back of this. And we're going to cut a sliver. We're just going to do I want, we want it with dimensionals. So we're going to do a 1/2 inch. So who was it? Was it Sue who said, I got the bundle, but I didn't get the paper? And I was like, well, you can make your own background paper. But after I'm done tonight, you might change your mind and get the paper. Was I right, Sue? Oh, let's keep this here and let's just get a piece of basic white and we're going to do the same thing. That trimmer annoyed me to no end today. Couldn't get it to unlatch. Use it the opposite way to you. Okay, so if you're having trouble with the trimmer, don't try to pick it up here. Y'all see, it won't unlatch. It is designed to lock. You need to pick it up at the end like this. That unlocks it. And it's so that the arm doesn't swing while you're walking around with it or if you're traveling. It's to keep it from breaking. So hopefully that helps you. Okay. So I think we need the white up here. Whoops. How did I not cut that right? I think we need the white at the top and the copper clay one at the bottom. What do y'all think? Let's trim this up a bit. Sue says I'm right. Sorry, Sue, but you know, you could stamp and make your flowers and all that first and then make these cards, but then you don't have a 5-minute card. You have a 30-minute card. All right, let's get our dimensionals again. And we've got to make sure we do our greetings. Don't let me forget that, okay? Oops. Oh, you don't know if you like the white, huh? Says Mary. Well, what other color would you put? We'll see. We're just going to see. We can do a this or that. How's that? You know why I think I like the white? Let me show you. See if this changes your mind, Mary. You can't really tell that I have a partial flower right there. It's not as noticeable. It looks like my flowers stop right here. This is a good visual break. What do you think? And for some reason, I cannot trim that. Oh, I know why I had to trim this down a skosh. That's right. I was like, why can't I cut that basic white? Okay, let's do the same thing. Now, I told you these are 5-minute cards. I promise they really are, but we're just playing with lots of ideas so that when you order your paper come May, you'll say, oh, I can make, the possibilities are endless with this one pack of Designer Series paper. The clay is earthy. It's very masculine. I love it. Then there's another color called Pecan Pie. I was playing with that today. It's like all these new colors. It's hard. It's going to be a learning curve for me. All right, let's get this card put together because I have other things I want to share with y'all. Whoops. And I got to finish packing. We leave for our vacation tomorrow. So those of you who are my mystery stampers, remember, no mystery stamping on Monday. Y'all can go back and watch the 2 years worth on my mystery stamping playlist here if you want to, if you get bored and you miss me. All right, so let's put these on some cardstock. I thought let's use boho blue because it's a new color and I'm loving the new colors. I think I like to just say boho blue. Actually, I do love it. I keep grabbing it for a blue. So we're going to do one on boho. And then, oh, I should have grabbed copper. Y'all think I should get the copper? Where is it? Oh, this looks like it's already done. We'll use the copper. Make sure it's 4 1/4. Yep. Move that cutting blade out of the way. You know, I say that all the time, but I say it so that I don't cut with it. I score. I want to score this card. Okay, let's just see. We're just going to see how all this comes together. I could take a piece of scrap paper. I don't want that sheen, so I'm using my scrap paper for keeping that sheen down from my bone folder. And I think we're going to use this one. I see a little bit of white. Do y'all see that? That's why these little snips are amazing. They will just take that little sliver right off. Oh my gosh, I love it. Don't y'all? Isn't that way better? Okay. So if you're just now joining me, welcome. I am live on April the 20th, and I am showing products from the new catalog that starts May 2nd. I won't be live next week, so I was like, I just got to talk to him a little bit about it tonight. I need another little sliver there. So I'm popping on to do this. Now, after the live is over, I will have some downloads available for you to. Actually, tonight, I don't think I do. I don't have any downloads tonight. I just have the blog post, I believe. I don't know. I should have just taken off the week before I'm going on vacation because I'm exhausted. I can't remember anything. Okay, I'm not going to remake these cards because you've already seen them, okay? If you're on my newsletter list, I will be sharing these images with you there. Okay, so we have 3 cards. Whoops, we don't need you. And we need some greetings. So I did realize that there is a die cut. I should have cut some more of those. That is in the stamp set, okay? And I'm thinking, what do y'all think? No, I think that's too big. I think this one. All right, let's do some stamping. You can watch the video again, Sue. Very good, very good. You can visit my blog and see those other cards up close. I won't have all of them on. Oh gosh, I was going to use black ink, and I'm like, not for this card, right? We want copper clay. Totally did not think I was going to go copper tonight. Where's my greeting? Okay, there it is. But I'm loving it. Whoops, upside down. Lois is saying blue and white checked ribbons would look good with the blue and the white. Oh, it would, wouldn't it? I don't have any of that either. Y'all think I can make checkered marks on that? No, I'll make a mess. That would make a mess. Okay, so I'm just going to take and I'm just going to run some adhesive down the middle of this because remember, this is paper. It's fake ribbon. Faux ribbon. And that 5-minute card is done. That's all I got to say. Okay. All right. So now we have these two. You know what? Y'all know what? I should have stamped on that. I don't think I can now because it's on dimensionals. But want to be brave? Should we be brave? Should we try it? You made my day. Sometimes this is how we learn how not to do things, but we're going to try it. And I'm thinking I'm going to go with boho. Okay. Who scored some free shipping yesterday? I know that yesterday was a busy, busy day around here. Oh boy. See that mess right there? Because this is on dimensionals, I don't want that. Y'all see that? To get onto my card. I'm just going to tear a piece of paper towel. There we go. Oh my goodness, it's on both sides. Okay. Let's see if I can do it. Ha! Ha! I am good. Y'all, that was totally scary. That's all I gotta say. That was totally scary because I really didn't think it was going to work. All right, what are we going to do with this one? I think just a single strip of basic white right here. Yeah, I don't think it's going to even need a layer. Let's see. This is, do y'all keep everything like I do? Like this has been scored and I'm like, oh, we're just going to keep that. Ah, Jeannie saved $20 because of free shipping. Kudos. Margaret says that makes this card beautiful. I'm having a great time. Are y'all having fun watching me? I don't know. I'm just having a great time. I'm just stamping and creating. And I've got to show y'all the rest of the stuff. We're doing good on time. We're doing good on time. Okay, so I'm thinking, well, we can't use that one. Well, it's not Oops-a-Daisy. Should we do Oops-a-Daisy? I want something long. Let's just do Oops-a-Daisy. So we're just going to put this right here and see. Yeah, maybe. We're just going to try it. And then the $1 million question is what color? Mauve, right? Are y'all seeing mauve? Or stamp on the yellow and white? You think? I don't know. If I stamped in black, maybe. No, we're going to stamp on white and cut it out. I don't know why I didn't just get all of my new in colors and put them on the table. Moody Mauve. All right, since we don't know how big. I don't know, that's pretty dark. Just want to stamp it again and see what color it is. That's too light. I feel like the Three Bears. This is too soft. This is too dark. All right, we're just going to take our paper trimmer. We're just going to trim it off. We got to clear that O. I don't know. This might be a little bit bigger than I wanted, but that's okay. We're just going to play. If y'all were at my house, this is what we'd be doing. How's that sound? We'd all just be playing and stamping. Cheryl Thompson said, I just ordered that stamp set and I can't wait to get it. I can't wait for you to get it either. Especially, Cheryl, when I show you what else I'm going to show you. All right. I think it's too big to go there. I'm thinking we're going to drop it off here. We're going to put some dimensionals along the bottom and we're just going to drop it. Drop it. Okay, let me see. Which one's my bottom? I know, Kate Wright. Kate Wright, you'd be here in a hot minute. If I say I'm having a class, you're like, let me buy a ticket. I'm coming. Which would be fun. You and Christina. Hey, y'all could do a road trip. She's like, Mom, what did you get me into? Okay. So when I say drop it, I'm just going to have it right there. What do y'all think? Just a small hanging tag so not to hide the pretty mauve. Yeah. I hung it off there, Willa. There you go. All right. Now let's show you some things, some fun things that about the dies. So when you're lining up the dies, where is my, y'all, I start off so organized. I can't find it. So I'm just going to point with this. I advise you, to put a Sharpie. Once you decide how you want these two to line up, I want you to put a Sharpie. This matches, okay? I didn't find the need to do it on this one, but you could, just so that it's easier when you're cutting out the two layers, all right? You'll understand what I mean when you get this die set and you go, okay, I understand what she's saying. All right, so what we're going to talk about tonight is this piece right here. So when you look at it, you're like, okay, love it. But do I want white flowers? I mean, white leaves and white flowers? Do I want yellow leaves and yellow flowers? Like, well, how do I cut this? Okay, so that's what we're going to learn tonight. We're going to learn how to work with that. And I don't think, I know what I'll do. I was going to get a sponge dauber, but I know what I'm going to do. All right. So first of all, let's do some stamping. I'm glad you like that tip. Yeah, use a Sharpie. I just had the pink one in my hand, so I used it. But you could use a black Sharpie. You know, Sharpies will stick really well. All right, so it's two-step stamping for these stamps, okay? Now, I realized that I picked Lemon Lolly, the new color, and it's extremely hard to see on camera what I'm going to show you. Womp womp. So I'm going to show you. I could show you in the Moody Mauve. I'm going to show you in the Boho Blue because it goes with my theme. We'll stick with that. Okay. So again, when you are matching up your stamps, you need to, you could also put a Sharpie mark on the top of the back side of these. Okay. So we're going to stamp our solid image. I suggest to use a Sharpie on the stamps as well. There you go, Renee girl. You're in my head. You're in my head. Use a Sharpie on the back of the stamps as well to line them up, because this one is not as hard as some stamps are, but you're like, oh my word, how does this line up? So this one's not so bad. Okay, you can see I'm just kind of hovering over it. The fact that it's photopolymer allows me to see through it, and that helps. Now, it's pretty dark. So where's my pointer? Where's my pointer? You can kind of see the detail of it. Okay, let me just show you. There's the detail. Okay, so if you wanted this to be lighter, let's see if I can just do a reverse. I'm going to stamp it once. I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to stamp it again, lining it up. Sue did that with the Celebrate Sunflowers. Okay, now you can see the detail. Okay, so play with this stamp, the two-step stamp, and just have fun with it. Okay, all right, so let's talk about that die. I have one all cut out, right? You can take your snips and cut these apart. We don't want white leaves. I'm okay with a white daisy, but what if I want a yellow one? Okay, so let's get, I want y'all to be able to see this. Well, there it is. Okay, let's get a clean piece of grid paper. Okay, we have the blending brushes. And so we can use, am I taking the fur babies to the beach? I am not. Girl, Pippi had her little female surgery last week, and she has been a terrible patient, and I need a vacation from her. No, I don't want her running still, so she's going to stay nice and quiet at home. We'll see. We actually have a dog sitter that is going to watch my daughter's dog, so my dogs will be over there. Okay, so you could take and color your flowers. Okay, just a soft lemon lolly color. Debbie says that everybody be here in a hot minute. I'm having a class. Y'all come on down now, you hear? All right, now this little piece right here, I did remember that, I need a Post-it note. And it's, I'm going to nip off the corner of my Post-it note. And I'm just going to put that right there because I don't want it yellow. Make sense? Okay, so then we're just going to do this and this. Yeah, Tammy, she is a hot mess. You know, she did so good the first couple of days. No jumping, no running. The little stinker climbed out of her little pen. I said, was that on the list of things she's not supposed to do? She climbed out. She's a mess. She is a mess. Okay, so that's one thing you can do. All right, so we kept this part. Oh, you cannot see that. Here, let's do this. See how that's white? Okay, back it off. Okay, see how that's white? So then you can, we're just going to kind of barely, y'all, these are so funny how stained they are. I have cleaned these. I put these in the sink with Dawn dish soap. That's like, it'll get anything out. Okay. Oh, Delina is working on 50 cards. How fun is that? All right, now this I really want soft, okay? So I am wiping off a lot of that, and I'm coming in soft. Y'all see that? Because yellow and blue make green, and I don't want green. Tap, tap, tap. How cute. How cute. Okay. All right. So let's just take that concept a little bit further. What if we wanted to stamp our flower and cut it out with the die? I like that. I like that. And why do I like that better? Where's my yellow one that I colored? Because I don't have the holes. Y'all see the holes? I don't have the holes. So we're going to get a little bit of liquid glue. Are y'all seeing the possibilities with this bundle? I sure hope so. And I haven't even scratched the surface. I have a funny feeling. All right. So I'm looking at the bottom. The bottom flowers are short and stubby. So we're going to turn this and we're going to line it up. And nope. And yes. Okay. Now we still don't want, you could use your blending brush and color that green. Or you could take and cut it out from a scrap of old olive and then add it to the card, which is what we're going to do. Whoops. Okay. Much better. Okay. All right. So what about these two over here? What if you just use Lemon Lolly cardstock and you just cut it apart? Now, even though I'm cutting this apart, I have lots and lots of, I can make lots and lots of cards of these extra bits and pieces, right? Okay, let's get this lined up. A little bit different. Where's my notch? So see my notch? Yeah, you're like, I can't see that. Where I cut it off, cheater, it lines up. Nope, sorry. Did I turn it around? Where's my notch? Oh, this notch. No, where's my notch? Okay, it's a matter of rotating and rotating that. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. All right. So then you can do that. Okay. We're going to add a little bit of glue. Oh, I'm living on the edge tonight. I'm not using my silicone mat. So the possibilities are endless what you can do with this bundle. Wyla says, I have to have this bundle. You know, when you're investing in supplies, look at all the different ways that you can use it and get the best bang for your money. Okay. All right. So what if we want our friend here that we already did on our card? We've already gone through the trouble of adding the blue. Okay, a little bit of glue. If y'all are at the Creative 8 retreat, y'all know that I am not team glue. I am team seal. But for y'all, I'm doing it. Okay. All right. Now, to finish this up, whoops, see, y'all, why didn't you tell me to stop and get my silicone mat? Okay. What we need now is some blue ink. Kate, I'm so glad. It's a fun bundle, I promise. And like I said, I know that there's more that I could do, that we can do with this set. I just haven't had a chance to totally play with it. But y'all can see I've done quite a bit. Oh, and then remember our friend, like that I did earlier here, I did it in a small version, and you could even add that to the cluster. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. All right. We're just going to make this super easy. Now it's a 5-minute card at this point. Okay. So we're going to take, let's get our adhesive. You're so welcome, my friend Cheryl. I'm happy to help y'all. I am happy to play in my studio to make your life easier. Okay, just add some liquid glue. And we're going to leave room for that flower. All right, move it up there. Now we want it down here. Okay, so we're going to pop this here. We're going to add, ooh, let's pop that up with a dimensional. Okay. Pop this up with a dimensional. Now, what about the center of this one? Ta-da! These are called adhesive back solid gems. And I thought, how fun to just take a bunch and put them on the centers. So Michelle is adding some links in the chat box. If you're watching on the replay and you're not seeing the chat, feel free to look below the video and find, like if you do not have a catalog and you would like one, if you currently do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I'm happy to send you one. You can also do any shopping. There are still sales going on right now on my store. So yeah, all kinds of fun stuff. So Michelle's putting that in the chat. Thank you so much for doing that. You're an inspiration and do make our lives easier. I'm so glad, Gail. Yay. You made my day, girl. Where's that card? That's for you, Gail. Okay. How about, we haven't used this stamp yet. We have got so many cards going here. I'm feeling like this needs to be cut down a little bit. What do y'all think? And trimmed up a little bit. Let's see. Let's just come in close. Your friendship means everything. Everything. So just so, I got it. Okay, we got to do one more creative thing. Let's move this out of the way. Mary has the new catalog. It's so fun, isn't it, Mary? All right, we're just going to trim this off just a little bit. Yep, yep. And then we're going to turn this around and we're going to trim it here. I think we're going to go at 5 1/8. Whoops. Nope. I want to go this way. 5 1/8. Hi, Gretchen. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you found me. I am just finishing up. If you just joined me, I'm just finishing up some really fun cards that I've been making. We've been kind of creating on the fly here tonight. And just having a good time. So you're welcome to go back and watch the replay and see all of the 5-minute cards that I shared. All right, so now I'm just going to trim up a layer. And we are almost done with this card and with our presentation tonight. So we're going to pop light. We're going to We're going to add some adhesive to this, and we're going to layer it on the lemon lolly. And then I just realized, y'all remind me, we got to do something with that blue flower center. We're going to pop this up on boho blue. Look at this card just coming to life. We need to do something here. Let's get some lemon lolly and my little stamp and stamp our center. There we go. Okay. If I have not inspired you, I haven't done my job. It is so much fun to play with this bundle and just see what you can do. The Designer Series paper, Sue. Sorry, but I think you're going to break down and get that. But I don't think you're going to regret it. I don't think you're going to regret it. You know, and sometimes I think it's like, well, when you see it in person, you're like, okay, now that she did that with it. So these are the cards we made tonight. Okay. These are the ones. Let's just slide these up a little bit, a little crooked. These are the ones I shared when we first started the live. Here we go. We have a lot of cards. Okay, so let's talk about this one. This is where I did the piecing. The only difference here is I added the piecing of the layer on top of this. Oh, I forgot about that, to cover where it was kind of green. Okay, so you could die cut the yellow lemon lolly, that little second layer, and add it right there. But all in all, pretty quick, easy 5-minute cards. Okay. Sue Manning says, I'm not real creative on my own, but once I see an idea, I can take off with it. Love making cards and scrapbooking. Yep, I think so. Thank you, Lois. She said, beautiful, all your tips and inspiration. She loves them all. I will enjoy my time at the beach, Gail. I'm super excited. Yeah, Joannie, it is a lovely suite, and I hope that I've inspired you to at least put it on your wish list. And then, you know, I have all these cards to get you going. So there's that. So there you go. All right, guys. Cynthia says, just go rogue, Sue. Just go rogue. You know, that saying that we do in mystery stamping, we just say we don't want people to stress, has become the most freeing saying I'm hearing from so many of y'all. When I tell you just go rogue, it relieves all the pressure to do what somebody tells you to do as far as your card making goes. You're like, I can be free. I can do it the way I want to. So there you go. All right. I think we are done. I thought I was done showing my cards, but apparently not. I will be back on Monday, May the 1st with mystery stamping, and then May the 4th with a fun fold class that you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss it. So have a good one. And, who said? Vicki said she thought I had already started vacation. Vicki, go back and watch the beginning. It's a great live. It'll be a video when you're watching it. But I think you'll be inspired by the cards, Vicki. So, all right, guys, happy stamping, y'all.